We saw 97 zebras. This is just a guess. We saw 2 ostriches. We saw lots of baboons, warthogs with their little babies, Cox's hartebeests, and wildebeests, and crowned cranes. And then we went down to the river, and we saw 28 hippopotamuses. But you really don't see too much of them. You see eyeballs. They're submerged, and once in a while they come up, and if you're lucky, you get a picture. Oh, wow. Oh, it's unbelievable, the things we saw. Also, we rotate our seats. We stay in one seat for a half a day, then we move backwards, and we just keep going like that every day. So you're never in the same seat, and then the top part of the bus is open, so you can either take picture out of your open window alongside of you, or you can jump up and stand underneath the thing and take pictures from up there. So that's really nice, because there's nothing obstructing your view. And coming home, I couldn't believe all the old dry bones that I saw laying around. These guys the lions have been out eating and left nothing there but dry bones. Well, we've been doing a lot of running around in the van, and we saw a cheetah. Now this is our second cheetah, and they're not easy to come by, so we were all excited. We never did get to see the leopard. I don't know where he was, but we never got to see him. But we did see mating elephants. And someone says, "What are they doing?" And Ralph says, "They're training for the circus." Ay, 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 I thought we'd get hysterical. Now, something happened while we were gone. We got back home, and we found out that the baboons had gotten into Jet's tent, had unzipped his shaving bag, unzipped his clothes bag, threw things all about, and ran away with the shaving bag. But just by chance, the yard boy was coming towards our place, and he caught the monkey, the baboon, and hollered at him, and he dropped the case. And then the yard boy went into the place and straightened things up, and then he told us when we come home, "You must zip your tent up," and Jet swears up and down he did zip his tent up. So maybe that guy has learned a few things. We saw the Maasai men dance last night. They didn't use any instruments. They just used their voices, and it was very good. The voices all blended in, and it was great. And they kept just dancing around, and then they jump high. They high jump. My Lord, they jumped so high that we thought their heads were going to hit the ceiling. Then today, we went to a Maasai Mara village, and here they are. That's a compound sort of thing with all the buildings around, and every day they repair their buildings they put the cattle in the middle at night so that the cattle are safe, so that no one will come and steal. And then they use the dung, they put it all to one side, and then they use that to repair their buildings. Every couple of days they got to repair and use this cow dung and over the sides of the building and the top of the building. And when it gets so that they can't work on that building anymore, then they put it down and they put a new one up. And we saw them doing that they use hickory sticks to do it with. And the only work that the men do is they make a fence outside of that wood that has the giant thorns on it, so that nobody can come in. Wild animals can't come in and grab their precious cattle. That's everything to them. And Veronica went with us, and because no one speaks, they only speak Maasai. One lady she could communicate with, so they brought their things out and laid them on the ground, and all the kids were there, and they were very orderly. They just stood close to moms, didn't hardly move, but they were looking and looking and looking, Then you smile at them, and they smile back.